Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. All right, we're popping out the chat. It is Wednesday. We got 2 concurrent viewers in the stream. What is going on? I got some sketty in the microwave and I'm heating it up right now. Again, I'm already getting airs about how terrible the stream is, which is really concerning me. And I can't. It really bothers me. So hopefully, just hopefully, it's at least a little tolerable. But we're gonna just have to get through it, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me see. I'll just turn the music off. I don't know if maybe that's what's causing the bad portion of it or not. I can't tell ya. All right, I'm gonna get out my spaghetti. That'll do. All right, I can scoot this back, hopefully without messing anything up. So far, so good. Mute my phone. Phone's muted. Move this stuff. Get out my good old Parmesan. There we go. Get that all nice and set up. Get out my Frank's or generic Frank's hot sauce, of course. Can't forget that. That's probably good. All right. And then put this back on. Check it out. All right. So, we got my spaghetti. I just got done running too not too long ago. I haven't showered yet, which is just fantastic. I see that I have 1 concurrent viewer in the stream. Hello and welcome, friend. I hope you are having an amazing, fantastic, wonderful Wednesday. Everything is just going your way. I just got done making some good old spaghetti. We have the Parmesan cheese, the hot sauce. Got some meatballs in here. Pretty hungry. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm actually on time this week for once, right? Seems like all April I started pretty late. I just hope that the stream is just a little tolerable. I've noticed before in the past that unfortunately, due to the stream, it's been a little laggy and buffery. And when we first started streaming, it wasn't like that. And I don't know if just over time it's kind of destroyed my computer or not. Hopefully not. But yeah, it breaks my heart. That's why we're looking into a custom PC for streaming, so that way we don't have this issue ever again. My poor MacBook just can't keep up. And that's wonderful. My spaghetti's still a little chilly. Gotta love that. Just retitle the live stream, Guy Eats Spaghetti for 15 minutes during a Airstream. See, now it says that the connection is excellent. I don't know what I did. Up, it's back to horrible again. But you out there who's watching, I see I got somebody in there. How's it going today? You doing pretty good? I just got done running my 5K for the day. If you've been watching any of the videos of April when we started the challenge for Grand Running Club and the mile a day challenge, we're slowly getting there. We just have 10 more days left now. I kind of feel bad that you're just sitting there watching me eat my spaghetti. The good news is, though, is tomorrow I will be recording the first installment and introduction of the Chris Seibert Show, which I will be posting on Friday morning, and also it'll be going up on a Apple Podcast and Spotify. That is officially kicking off this week, which I'm extremely excited about. We'll see what happens with it. But overall, everything's kind of calmed down on my end, which is nice. I can get back to just going day to day again. Not worrying about uploading content every single day and then focusing on work and stuff. The spaghetti's so good. Sorry if you can just hear me chomping on it in the microphone. I'm doing my best to keep my mouth shut. I'll probably take a couple more bites and then just talk to you, my viewer friend out there who's watching, whomever you are. All right. We'll put that away for now. Maybe the audio will sound better. Not just me chomping or chewing. The stream looks like it's a little bit more tolerable though compared to yesterday. I am noticing that I'm still behind, but it's not like as bad, even though it says that the current bit rate is pretty horrible. It just kind of bothers me. Gotta wipe my mouth off in case I got stuff all over it, which I wouldn't be surprised about. Alrighty, my good friend. So, what to tell you. I just told you that tomorrow is the big day and that we are officially launching the Chris Seibert Show. That'll both be in podcast form, and then it'll also be on video form, which will be uploaded Friday. That was not embarrassing at all. Another update, too, is that Indiana, which is where I'm from, is having it to where pretty much all other businesses and everything will be kind of, I guess, back to normal, even though it really won't be, and open using the same social distancing practice July 4th, which is quite a few months out. So with that being said, I'm considering maybe this month investing into the computer, and then maybe in June, early July, investing in the new equipment. And I say that because originally my goal, or I guess plan, was to invest in the new equipment But with the way things are going now, I think it's going to be hard to get more work as this coronavirus kind of continues to go out. I'm in a lucky position because I have my job. And of course, on the weekends, if something were to happen with clientele work and stuff like that, that would be awesome, and getting some extra money on the side. But like I said, I just don't think that's going to be happening right away. So why not invest that money and get a nicer computer to where we don't have this lagging issue, and I can start the process of maybe even potentially streaming some video games. So then what my normal schedule would look like for the week in terms of this YouTube channel would be on Mondays, we would have Welcome to My Weekends. Wednesday, we would have the live stream. Friday, we would have the Chris Seibert Show, which will be starting this week. And then, of course, on Saturday, maybe we will live stream me playing Xbox for a few hours. And then again, Monday. So every other day, there will be some type of content. How's it going, Cody? And welcome to the stream. But sorry if it's extremely laggy and bad, Cody. But welcome and thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so it's looking like out of a 7-day week period, 4 of the days you will be getting some type of content. Recently, I haven't fully announced the channel name and stuff like that, but I have been in the process of working with some other people to create skits and stuff. Oh, nice. Good so far. That's fantastic. Happy to hear that. So that's my normal Sunday routine, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays are just both recording for the Friday episode, and then Tuesdays is just kind of me time. So I need kind of one day to just relax. But Cody, it makes me so happy that you're saying that and commenting, because it's really been struggling and bothering me. Last week was terrible. I only had a 30-minute stream because it kept popping up with a major warning saying how bad it was, and no one was really in the stream, so I just decided to end it in 30 minutes. But to pretty much just sum up what you kind of joined in late on, I'm sure if you heard or not, you've probably seen the charts, but what our plan is for everything opening up, the bars and all of that, and businesses with using the same social distancing practices, that's looking like July 4th. So I've thought about getting equipment. I have a wish list and stuff for my side projects, but nothing's really been in the talks or happening. So I'm thinking I'm going to, oh, nice. That's fantastic. That makes me happy. So I think I'm going to be investing in a custom PC, nothing more than I would say $500. Just get something that can handle streaming, so that way it's not lagging at all. And then it's something I can also put my Elgato, or buy an Elgato game capture card and stream Call of Duty, because I just bought Call of Duty this past weekend since I'm kind of all caught up with work. The 4th of July is going to be dumb lit. It is, because everyone's going to be catching corona because they're going to be out at the bars and just partying and celebrating. I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, it's early May, literally May 6th. So we have all of this month, all of June, and then that is, fingers crossed if nothing happens. Sure enough, though, I feel like, unfortunately, we could get to a point to where people kind of just disregard. We got to play COD together. Absolutely. What we can play tonight if you want to. I can't remember. Do you have a PC or do you have a Xbox? Can you even play system compatible? Like, if you have a PlayStation, can I? Because I just play on my Xbox. But I've been playing the last couple days. I just appear offline. PC. I'm pretty sure we can still play. If you want to, you can text me. We can try it. I'll look on social and see if I can add you as a friend, and then we should be able to hopefully play together. Nice. Yes, I figured we could. So, yeah, that is the new game plan. Tomorrow I will be recording the first installment of the Chris Seibert Show, my brand new podcast. Friday I'll be upload both video and it'll probably take some time for Spotify and Apple to approve it, and that'll just consist of once a week, no more than 30 minutes, me talking about my weekly update with stocks. Goodness, I got some spaghetti in my throat. Stocks, just what's going on, updates towards my goals, talking about my goals, and if I'm getting any closer, side stuff. Just updates if people aren't able to watch my videos, because I know finding time's hard. It says I have a 2 chat rate and I have 2 viewers. I don't know if that's just because it's overloaded with you, Cody, or what, but I only see you chatting. I'm just happy that the stream's decently running pretty good. That's actually a first for this weekend, or this go around, I guess. Because it's been really agonizing and bothering me so much. I'm trying to think what else is new. Nothing really to report on too much. Ravi Dayar. How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how you found my channel, but it's nice to have you here. I'm stream every single Wednesday. I've not seen your name before, so I'm excited to see a new face, and I hope you're staying safe and having a good Wednesday. Luckily, you missed me eating a lot of my spaghetti, but I still have it right here. The stream might be really bad. I'm streaming from my MacBook Pro, and it's been like that since I've started streaming literally a few months ago, and we're working on changing that extremely soon, so... Cody, I don't know if you're still on the stream, but it's really funny. So I've been looking at my analytical data on YouTube, and I made a Taco Bell video. And not so much a Taco Bell specific video, but what ended up happening was I had the $10 Cravings Deal title as my title, and for some reason, it's just like a hit. I don't know what happened or what's going on, but it's actually pretty funny to see that happening. And I don't know why Taco Bell, but maybe Ravi came from the Taco Bell video. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, Ravi, you're always welcome. I hope you're doing good, man, and thank you just so much for stopping by. It means a lot. I guess I could also segue, since we have some downtime. People love the belt. No, seriously, I don't know what happened, but it's actually just kind of funny because all of April I did all 30 different videos, and out of all the videos, that one specifically was the one that did the best and is still continuing to do the best. And I just find that pretty hilarious because you just never know what you're going to get out of what type of content. But it is earnings time in the stock market. Obviously, if you can tell how my earnings is going, you can check it out below and see that I'm down 1,200 in the past week. Okay, Rob, you responded as well, and you just said, yeah, I was just bored and found it. Ha, ha, ha. It's 12 a.m. here. No way. So you're definitely then from another country, because I'm actually from Indiana. It's just about 7 p.m. Wednesday time. Is it a gaming channel? This is not particularly a gaming channel. However, with that being said, I was just talking to Cody a little bit ago. I'm going to get a custom PC, and I am going to start live streaming probably just Call of Duty. That's really the only game I have. I bought it over the weekend. But yeah, get a custom PC and then get an Elgato capture card that will plug into my PC that I can stream on both probably YouTube and Twitch at the same time using the program Restream. And then probably just getting my Canon and using that and the Elgato setup to record the camera for all that. But it'll probably be a pretty decent investment, honestly, because I want to look on getting the backdrop, the green screen, a couple light kits. Yeah, I'm from Manchester, so a long way from you. Yes, yeah, Manchester is super far. I actually want to look that up right now and see where. Let me see. I'm on Safari. I heard that Chrome eats up, so I'm on Safari for this time. But Manchester, and that's like there's a soccer team in Manchester. Manchester City. That's the soccer team, Manchester City. Where is Manchester? I love when I get to stream and stuff like this happens. It happens very, very seldom, but it's awesome to just meet new people. New England. That's so rad. In the UK. I actually heard that the UK is getting just pounded with the whole Corona situation. That sounds good. You've been playing anything in lockdown? Um, Surprisingly, not too much. It's crazy. So I was really, really hardcore into video games. 2018, when 2019 came around, I ended up stop playing, and then yeah, it just wasn't until this past weekend where I was just kind of getting some downtime and felt like playing. Um, but I'm already level, I think I'm level 61. So I downloaded it over the weekend, this past weekend, played Sunday, played last night for a little bit, and I'll probably play again after the stream with Cody once I get his name. You're more than welcome to add me if you want to. I don't know if you play Xbox or PC, but my gamer tag is the same as, I'll just do it right here to make sure I'm on the right one. Oops, wrong side. It's just this name, DeNiceGuy7. That's my gamer tag. So I don't know if you have a PlayStation or what you have or how that works, but since we're in such different time zones, we might not be able to play with each other that much. The weekend could be different, but yeah, I'm an essential worker. I'm not technically an essential worker, but I work for a business called Festool. They make power tools. So what I do is I work in their marketing department and I create video content. Oh, I'm actually wearing the company name on my shirt right now. So yeah, I'm on Xbox. You've been playing Warzone. I actually have. So that's what kind of inspired me to really get the game. And unfortunately, after playing a few games, I really, really don't care for it. It's a lot like Fortnite, obviously, because you just drop and there's a big map and everything. But I find it interesting how there's all the little challenges within the map, which is super cool. And it's fun because, like, for me, I just like going with random and filling up my either trio or squad. And then, oh my gosh, yeah, that's what I saw that somewhere about a lot of deaths. Now the UK is getting extremely hard right now. It was all over Twitter. Um, but yeah, I've been playing, and I mean, it's fun, but it's just, I don't know. I kind of, when I play Call of Duty, I just like playing team deathmatch and domination and stuff like that. That's my go around. Just got an email too. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Warzone can be fun, especially if you have like a good group together. But there is a lot of people in there that take it serious. I have won one game. My third match I won. I would join a duo because it was trios, and they are both really good. They're friends. They're showing me the ropes. That's awesome, though. You found me, Rabby. That's crazy. I had another guy in here. I think his name's Seth. He's subscribed too, and he's from. I want to say he's from Sweden. So he's joined the stream a couple different times, but it is what it is. I wanted to join a live stream to ask what your opinion would be on deleting social media like Instagram. Oh, wow. So this is cool. Okay, so I think, okay, so this is my personal opinion, and for me, it's not really bad to say, but I really, really like social media, and if you didn't know, I mean, I'll tell you now anyways, because you don't know at all, but I'm 24 years old, so I'm on Instagram. Usually what my whole pattern is, I guess, is before I go to bed, check all my social media, so I'll check Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Here with this whole Corona situation, though, recently, I have not been on Twitter as much just because every time I get on there, there's a news article about Corona. There's something about Corona. And I feel like the more and more, similar to if you're watching the news, I'm sure in Manchester, like on the news, they're always talking about the coronavirus. And it just kind of bothers me seeing the deaths and stuff like that. So I've kind of been staying away from Twitter. However, Snapchat and Instagram, I'm still checking pretty frequently. But like, for you personally, I don't know, maybe if you have a bad, I wouldn't say bad, but maybe, just mentally feel kind of down, depressed, or any of that, it's probably healthy. I mean, you don't have to delete your accounts, but maybe just delete them off your phone. I know that I personally struggled a lot in 2018 because I followed a lot of celebrities and really successful people, and it kind of was not really agonizing but upsetting a lot of times because I didn't feel like I was a good person or like I wanted that lifestyle or just kind of felt down on myself. So what I ended up doing instead was, and this might be something to consider, is following a lot of people who are probably toxic or like maybe celebrities that make you feel bad, and follow more either motivational pages or I don't know, like pages that like provide positive and like good vibes. Like I follow quote pages, motivational pages. I have two separate Instagram accounts now. I made the Christopher Seibert. That is my YouTube Instagram. And on that Instagram particularly, the only people I follow are people that inspire me and motivational pages. However, on my personal Instagram, I just follow like people that I know. Like I don't follow any celebrities, any of that kind of stuff. I mean, I do follow a couple, but nothing crazy. But I don't know. I would say it really just depends on your mental state right now at this particular point. If you're feeling kind of down or like, you feel like social media is kind of toxic, then I would take it off. I was thinking at least going off of it for a week or two, maybe not deleting accounts really, but taking a break and seeing if I like it. Yeah, most definitely. And like me personally, I haven't just deleted my social media, not delete the accounts, but like deleted the apps. Just because, like, for me, it's kind of big. Like, I like checking in on people. And like I said, my personal one, I like seeing how everybody's doing. I'm at that weird stage in my life. I'm not sure if you're the same, but I'm 24, and a lot of people that I know are having children or married, and that's awesome. And I like seeing those pictures, and some are even having kids. So it's cool to kind of keep in touch with their lives and see how that's going. But my screen time is nearly 9 hours a day, LOL. Maybe because of lockdown and it's getting a bit draining for me. Oh, yeah. So let me see mine. Oh, well, my screen time today is 1 hour and 4 minutes. But I work today, so I wasn't really on my phone that much. But if you go, I can go probably to see my weekly. Damn it. Let me search it. Screen time. Because I've had days where it's like really up there, and that's the thing about it too, is like when you're really not doing a whole lot, you're just like, it's just natural to get on your phone and like check out what's going on, spend time. However, with that being said, time can go by and you just you don't feel good about it. Specifically, like with this channel and what I do, really my main goal, Ravi, is just to like inspire and motivate and get you thinking and trying new things. So like, during this lockdown period, I even had a video in particular where I discussed what I was going to be doing during this lockdown period. If you, or maybe not in the right headspace right now and you feel like you're just wasting your time on your phone, perhaps either get out notes on your phone, and if you want to stay away from your phone completely, maybe just get out a journal and start writing down things that you enjoy doing. So then you can use your time and day and figure out how to fill that time doing things that you enjoy doing instead, like different hobbies and stuff. That's a good route of going. But I agree. I mean, there's nothing really worse than going through a whole day and realizing you didn't really get anything accomplished, and then you're just kind of like, well, shit, So I think it'd be good for you, particularly if you feel that way. Just not even maybe a week, just test a day, see how you feel in one day. And then if you feel really good, try it again tomorrow and see, and just keep going. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I can agree, because from what I've been seeing, so I follow a lot of meme pages as well on social media, and like a lot of the comments and stuff and like posts are about like people saying how this quarantine's like kind of been toxic and they haven't felt like they've gotten really anything accomplished and they're just ready to get out. I'm the same way. I enjoy, like, I live near a bar strip and going out and having fun. So that's kind of my 2 cents. But yeah, definitely, you're more than welcome. Once you get rid of it, and 2 weeks later, feel free to message me on my Instagram, my Twitter. You can even, I don't know if you can message me on my Snapchat, but let me know how it goes, because I'd love to hear your progress and see if it went good or not for you. But yeah, my screen time though, man, it's literally like a long time too. It's like 5, 7 hours, 8 hours. It just depends on the day, how busy I really am. That's one of the main reasons why I ended up taking a break from video games for so long, was because that I would notice that my cycle would be that I would wake up, eat breakfast, get ready, go to work, come home, and then from coming home, I would play video games until bed, and then I'd probably have a snack, and then I'd go to bed. And it was just like a constant cycle for like months and months and months and months and months. And it was just really, really draining. So I stopped, I took a break, and then I just kind of worked on myself for a little while. But I hope that kind of maybe makes some sense or makes you feel a little bit better potentially. I'm not sure if that was the right answer that you were looking for or not, but I would definitely love to hear your progress as things keep going on, if you're feeling better or not, or if that ended up working out. I just can't believe I'm talking to somebody from Manchester. That's like a day maker for me. Rav, you made my day. The spaghetti is so good. It looks like everything's kind of calm though right now, which is pretty good. Well, my stream's bitrate message just popped up, which is kind of scary. Rav, you haven't said anything in a hot second, which is totally fine. However, let's see, stock market update. My portfolio has gone up a little bit. EPR, one of my holdings, had their earnings after hours today, and it turns out that they missed expectations. And yeah, no bueno. But it's gone kind of back up from when it reached its bottom, which was around $23.74. It's back up to $24.75. Thank goodness. But it is earnings period. I think this is going to be the grace period where a lot of companies are going to perform pretty well, since a lot of it had to do with pre-corona. And then next quarter is going to be very scary. So I'm curious to see what really happens next quarter. But for right now, it seems like there's quite a few companies. I was really surprised, honestly, with Lyft. Lyft beat expectations by, I think, 30%. That's pretty good. And they were up after hours. Yeah. There's still an hour left until the market closes, but yeah, they're up $4.24 this hour, 64%, which is pretty remarkable stuff. But in other news, we'll open up. See, this is what I hate doing, is because sometimes the stream gets pretty bad. Okay. We'll go to Yahoo. See if anything else is up. Google continues to tighten its belt as it enters a difficult few months, and that includes telling employees they can't expense perks such as food and fitness. Michael Jordan reportedly had secret agreement with Chicago grocery stores so he could shop in peace. Bill Murray asked Warren Buffett a question, and the billionaire gave a powerful answer to income inequality. I want to read this. Oh, nice. Okay, so you had some question or something pop up. That's good advice. Yeah, I think I'll try it later this week and delete some. Is YouTube classed as a social media? That's another good question. I mean, technically, hmm. See, to me, that argument, I feel like YouTube isn't necessarily a social media. The only reason I say that is because there's to me personally, I kind of look at YouTube as like a Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. What's the Amazon one? Like a streaming kind of service where YouTube has just lots and lots of content and video. Oh my gosh, you sound like my sister. She loves watching cooking stuff on YouTube. But I wouldn't consider YouTube in regards of social media kind of like say a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that kind of information. I would say classify YouTube more as just as a content platform or a streaming service because there's just so much content on there. I wouldn't think of it that way either. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. But I mean, I can see the argument to where it is that kind of is social media, but it's a little bit of give or take, really. That's funny. You watch cooking videos. What's your favorite thing to cook? I want to read this article too while you're listening because it's a little delayed. So Bill Murray asked Warren Buffett a question, and the billionaire gave a powerful answer on income equality. Actor and comedian Bill Murray surprised viewers of Berkshire Hathaway's annual shareholders meeting when he submitted a question for billionaire Warren Buffett. This pandemic will graduate a new class of war veterans, healthcare, food supply, deliveries, community services. So many owe so much to these few. How might this great country take our turn and care for all of them? Murray asked. According to CNBC anchor Becky Quick, she moderated the Q&A. The 89-year-old investor, who is the fourth richest person in the world, acknowledged that there's unimaginable suffering by the poor and disadvantaged, many of whom are working at the front lines of the COVID crisis. They're working 24 hours a day, and we don't even know their names. So if we go overboard or something, we ought to do something that are going to help those people. He said they're contributing a whole lot more than some of the people that came out of the right womb or got lucky in things or know how to arbitrage bonds or whatever it may be. In a large part, I'm one of those guys. Buffett, who's been a cheerleader for America, added that the wealthiest country in the world should try to create a society that under normal conditions with more than 60,000 of GDP per capita, that anybody that worked 40 hours a week can have a decent life without a second job and with a couple kids. Nobody should be left behind, Buffett said. Murray, a Berkshire Hathaway shareholder, has become somewhat of an urban legend for showing up randomly and having interactions with everyday people, whether it's a kickball game or bartending, someone's house party, as chronicled in the 2018 Netflix documentary, The Bill Murray Stories, Life Lessons Learned from a Mythical Man. Buffett and Murray are acquainted, and so perhaps the actor's appearance wasn't too much of a surprise. I hope we as a country move in the direction where people Bill was talking about get treated better, but it isn't going to hurt. It's going to hurt the country's growth, and it's overdue. Buffett has previously proposed addressing income inequality through increasing the earned income tax credit as opposed to just raising the minimum wage. Wow, that's kind of cool. All right, back to this. Sorry. You downloaded TikTok. Surprisingly, no, I am not a TikTok guy. My sister is also really into TikTok. Me, however, not the biggest TikTok fan. I've seen videos on Instagram and Twitter of TikTok, but for some reason, I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where it's just kind of like the rabbit hole. Like once I download TikTok and watch one, I'll watch like 700 others. And just time will fly by. And I haven't even downloaded it on my phone. I definitely know what it is. And it's the fastest growing app. There's a really good outreach. And for someone who makes YouTube content, like it's kind of like a Vine. Like it's something to definitely consider. But for me personally, no, I just haven't downloaded it. I make good chicken curry. You like Indian food. Surprisingly, I haven't had too much Indian food. However, I am not opposed to that. Same thing. Curry is considered an Indian food, but it sounds super good, but I just haven't I haven't cooked it. I don't know. I'm assuming that maybe Indian food's popular in Manchester over there in the UK. I don't know. I've never been to the UK before. I actually haven't even been to Europe before. The only countries I guess I've been to, well, I don't even know, the Bahamas, Jamaica. I don't know. I think Jamaica's another country. I don't know. I'm not really good at geography, but yeah, Mexico, the Bahamas. I mean, that's anywhere really I've been outside of the country. I haven't been to Europe. Um, yeah, I've been to Cancun and Puerto Vallarta, many different states in the United States, and then Jamaica and the Bahamas. But I guess I'm kind of curry. I think that's when you like mix quite a few things up, right, and then boil it. I gotta cheat. That's why I have Google right here. It's my friend. Curry. Ooh, that looks tasty. Curry is a variety of dishes originating in the Indian subcontinent that use a complex combination of spices or herbs. See, I'm a big spice guy. I like adding a little bit of spice to my food, so I'd already be in. It goes on to talk about what kind of spices. Prepared in a sauce. Curry dishes prepared in the southern states of India, where the world also originated. It may be spiced with leaves from the curry tree. Huh. Yeah, that looks pretty impressive. I don't know if there's like seafood that goes into curry. I could see that maybe being a dish in curry, but I'm really not a big seafood guy. I like shrimp and I like fish sticks, um, but it's pretty unfortunate. I'm not really too big of a fish guy, but with the spices and stuff, like I'm assuming you could probably put different kinds of proteins, like chicken, maybe meat, some beef, sausage. I could see that. That sounds really, really good. I could go for that. But yeah, if it was like seafood curry, I'd probably like step back a little bit. Not really my taste. Indian food is big in the UK. That's awesome. Man, I feel like I'm getting so culturally educated this day today here on Wednesday. Technically, it's yours Thursday. I heard fried chicken is popular in the USA. Fried chicken is really popular. You've probably heard of KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, maybe. That's pretty good. Buffalo Wild Wings, definitely American-made food. But yeah, fried chicken is huge. I mean, really anything in America is fried. Almost everything is fried. But yeah, fried chicken's pretty big. I actually, with my little sister, we had a grill. It was a smoker, and we made chicken wings this past weekend. KFC would like that a lot, probably, if you're big into chicken. But yeah, fried chicken is very popular. That's what's super sad is like all the best food. Like when you think of American food, you think of like a hamburger and a hot dog. I feel it's pretty disappointing. Oh yeah, you've heard of Popeyes? Yeah, they had the spicy chicken sandwich. Yep, Popeyes is it's had its shot to fame. I've still yet to have the Popeyes chicken sandwich or Dog Eyes, whatever it's called. No, you're right, Popeyes. Yep, it's there's one really, honestly, probably a good 5 miles from my apartment here in Indianapolis, almost. But yeah, I haven't had their spicy chicken sandwich yet. We have so many fast food chains. There's like all kinds. There's probably some too in Manchester, like Subway, McDonald's, Burger King, possibly. Jimmy John's probably hasn't made its way out there yet. I doubt that. But Panda Express, maybe. I'm not sure. That's funny though that you've heard of Popeyes. I would have expected you to say that out of the bat. But there's all kinds, man. Us Americans, Ravi, I mean, you've seen the size we are. We like a lot of that processed stuff, man. Oh, yes. Taco Bell. Woo woo. Yep, I should have guessed that. Yep. So, I was just talking to Cody earlier about that. During my 30-day video challenge in April, where I uploaded a video a day, um, I was going through Instagram And you know how they kind of like track your cookies and see what you're looking at and stuff like that. Well, I had a sponsor link for Taco Bell, and it was the party pack. I think that's what it's called. But essentially, you got to pick between. Oh, Dunkin' don't. Dude, I just had that this morning. I really did. I had a cappuccino and some Dunkin' or some donuts. But yeah, I had the party pack where I had 5 bean burritos, 5 soft shell tacos, and it was $10. It was like $1 per item, and you got it in a box. It was pretty funny. But you have all the big brands. That's so funny. I love that. Good old Dunky. Yeah, that's pretty rock solid. But yeah, I had that this morning. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Got rid of that window. Do you have Krispy Kreme donuts? We do have Krispy Kreme. I don't see. I don't know here in Indiana. Like I haven't found a designated like store, or I guess like place where it's just like Krispy Kreme. However, like if you go into like say a Walmart or Meijer, Target, any of those places, gas stations, you will find Krispy Kreme specific donuts. But we don't have like a main here where I live, at least like around where I'm at, just a Krispy Kreme fast food or like store place. And I'm sure like maybe in other states there's more, but however, in Manchester potentially, you guys might have specific Krispy Kreme places. I love Krispy Kreme though. Their glazed donuts, even the ones with the chocolate frosting on top. I could go to work on some of those. I love donuts. They're amazing. So the Cowboys pretty much live everywhere. I'm gonna be honest. Well, where I'm at, I mean, it just depends really. If you like were to use the term Cowboys like in the U.S., you would probably assume like in the southern part, in Texas, Oklahoma area, just a little north of that. That's like where I would assume the Cowboys live. However, I live in the Midwest. That's where Indiana is. We have Michigan up top, Ohio on the right. Um, I mean, depending on which way you're looking, but I'm thinking this way. So we got Kentucky South, and then you have Illinois West. But in the Midwest, there's a lot of crops and stuff, and like farming. So I kind of assume just like the Cowboys could live here too. But if you're gonna ask that question randomly, it'd be probably more in the southern point, like Texas. What else do we have? Arkansas around there. But that is super funny. I love that. Cause yeah, down south. I mean, you have like a lot of open terrain, and you got like the deserty, not deserty parts, but warmer parts. And especially, I mean, I really want to go too far west, because then you're looking over at like Arizona, New Mexico, and like California. But yeah, let me see, United States. But here where I live in Indiana, I mean, if you were to Google Indiana, United States, and look at the map, it's like a little baby state compared to all the other ones. Well, not as bad as like Rhode Island and like the eastern part. But yeah, so Texas, probably Arkansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico is probably another one. That's like the cowboy area. But yeah, I would say you'd be surprised. There's like a lot of like cowboy, like there's a lot of farmland and stuff. America is, I mean, really, it is pretty big. It feels that way to me. And then when I like look at, so if I were to look at like the globe and like all the continents, like when I see Asia and like, yeah, like if you're looking over there, I feel like Europe is just such a little baby. What's the difference between USA and Canada? So Canada, like imagine trying to how to put this in perspective. So Canada is like the most laid back state, or in a state, the most laid back country ever. And then the United States is just like super, super work oriented. Well, that's not true. I mean, you could say that about Canada too. So, the real big thing about Canada is that they have weed legalized recreationally and medically. Everyone has health insurance. Um, Everyone's super friendly. They have cool little accents. What else we got about the Canadian people? They have the best water. It's really beautiful. It is a little bit more expensive to live there. I kind of feel like that it's the same in Australia too, but in Canada, I mean, like you have a lot of health insurance and stuff, and that's all paid for. So there's a lot of taxes and a lot of things are kind of expensive in price because of that. But I don't know, like the United States, I was having this conversation with a person a while ago, but like we are so focused on work. Like it's everything is work here. Like that's why like America is like the land of opportunity, the land of dreams, because like if you work your butt off, you can make so much money, but if but you also have the privilege of just working a regular job and kind of doing what you want to do, but each state kind of has its own laws and stuff. Because like in Colorado and Illinois now, they have like marijuana that's recreationally legal, and they have some more laid back rules or laws, I should say, compared to other states. But like Canada, like it's just chill. But I've never been to Canada either. I've been pretty close to the border. I've been up north in the Detroit area in Michigan, and I've seen like the lake that crosses, and then you have Canada across. But I've never been inside of Canada. Every time though I think of Canada, all I can think about is maple syrup, syrup and pancakes. Oh, and bacon, because I guess supposedly Canadian bacon's like really really good. Rab, you're cracking me up though with these questions. It's so funny. All right, perfect. I'm gonna have some more spaghetti. You just ask away. I think of Canada Goose about Canada. I've never heard of that. I think of Canada Goose about Canada. Like, are you saying Grey Goose? Like the liquor, vodka? Because that stuff, that's pretty good, but that's also top shelf. Homemade spaghetti. Essentially, yeah. So I don't know if it's the same in Manchester, but here in America, we have Aldi's. I am a big Aldi's guy. I love saving money. I like being cheap. And I get all my groceries at pretty much Aldi. I have literally one that's like 3 miles away, but I go to one that's like 8 miles away because it's a nicer one than the one that's closer. But yeah, no, I get all my groceries from Aldi's, and essentially they have where you can get frozen meatballs. I like bell pepper, so I cut that up and shred it up. I also shred up onion, and then I just season it, put it in with the spaghetti sauce, and then yeah, I just put in some garlic bread as well. Oh, Canadian Goose, the jacket company. It's a designer company. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Again, I got to Google it. I'm excited now. So Canada Goose, the jacket company. Canada Goose. Oh, dang. It's a publicly traded company. $21 a share, almost 22. Oh, snap, Ravi. This is nice. Holy moly. These look like good quality jackets. Oh man, you got me thinking now. These are beautiful. Oh my god, the price point. No way. Boy, that's crazy, man. Yeah, yeah. I ain't making that kind of money. You guys have Aldi. I work there as a store assistant. Yes, we actually do have Aldi. That's crazy that you work there. And bless you for working there because you're pretty much an essential employee. Um, oh, geez. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so that's awesome that you're a store assistant. I wish you lived closer because you could probably hook me up with some pretty good deals. Uh, Yeah, I am obsessed, literally obsessed with Aldi's. It's so good. I think it's better than name brand at some like bigger chain stores. Like if you have great value at McDonald's, I don't know what Target's is, I don't know what Myers is, but I go to Aldi's all the time. But yeah, all my spaghetti stuff's from Aldi's. That is actually super interesting, though, that they kill animals to make their fur. I would not be surprised because that looks like a high quality, good jacket. And it's also very, very expensive. When you said that they kill animals to make their jackets, the first thing I thought of was UGG because I think they like use the fur of dead animals or something like that to make their boots and clothes and stuff. But this is top notch quality stuff. I mean, you got snow pants. How much does snow pants run you? Yeah. Oh my god. How much? How many followers they got on Instagram? Yeah, almost 630,000. Beautiful pictures though. Man, I just feel cool looking at their stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on them, Ravi. Okay, so you said that cheeky 10% discount. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the food and everything's already cheap already, but why just not add to it and give it a little flair? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yes, so Macy's is actually not a supermarket. Macy's is a retailer. So, and unfortunately, they're really not doing too good either. Just because, I mean, they haven't really been doing too good anyways, because retail is kind of going downtown, like, isn't bad, it's going down. But, yeah, Macy's is huge. I'm pretty sure they're headquartered in New York City. But no, it's in a lot of malls. I mean, I think it's as easy as just going on Macy's.com. But most malls in America have a Macy's, and they sell, you name it, like they sell bedding, kitchen stuff, clothes, kid stuff, toys, like all kinds of stuff, really. They have jewelry, makeup. I mean, you name it. It's kind of similar to like a J.C. Penney's. Uh, what else is another big one like that? There's a couple of them. J.C. Penney, Macy's, Kohl's is the other one. So just kind of like those kind of retail stores. Get some more spaghetti. Gotta text my mom. Gotta text her and let her know that I just met my boy Ravi from Manchester. There's a sports shop there as well. I forgot, and they sell clothes for cheap. Hmm. Don't laugh at me. You probably haven't heard of it, but the first thing that comes to mind is Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't know if that's like a global company as well. I don't think so. Um, there's another couple sporting stores as well, but Dick's Sporting Goods is the main one that I know. They have golf. I mean, pretty much every sport: soccer, football, golf, you name it. They got shoes, they got clothes, but most of their, I guess, retail companies that they sell is like Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, Puma. I mean, like the big name brands. That's what the company I work for. We have a headquarters in the UK as well, but it's they're made from Germany, I guess, because we make power tools. We don't make them in the USA. We're just a corporate company here that sells them. But Festool is a German-owned company. They were made in Germany. But I'm pretty sure in the UK we have a Festool headquarters. And they're pretty high priced tools. It's getting a little dark though. I'll turn the light on. I should have lit a candle. I didn't really do much though for the stream. I'm almost out of water. I say we get a beer, Ravi, just to celebrate because I met you today. Ooh. No, man, I wish I had Corona. It's a Guinness. I drank my last Corona yesterday. I love Corona. I'm pumped you found me. Still says I have 2 concurrent viewers. Cody, I don't know if you're in here. I don't know who's in here with me. I know I got Ravi. Let me see. Modell's Sporting Goods is a good one. It's crazy you say that because I don't think I have not heard of that. I'm kind of scared to open the window and freak out again because the Canadian jacket one, oh my God, that was beautiful. I don't know fashion really too well. But here I have it, Modell's Sporting Goods online. Yep, they have Adidas, C's, Converse, Nike, Skechers, Timberland, Under Armour. I mean, you name it, they pretty much got it. It looks like apparel. Let's go t-shirts and tops. I mean, they do have stuff pretty knocked down. Like the Nike Sportswear men's combo camo t-shirt. It's pretty reasonable, I feel like. Yeah, these are all like decent. Nothing too crazy. It's crazy. You go to you get like ooh, that's a really nice polo. Rav, I got to keep you around, man. You know all the hot stuff. This is nice. This is good. This is a pretty good price because I already shop cheap. I wonder if it's resale stuff. Do you like Donald Trump as president? So, for me personally, like in America, the whole political scene's kind of a rough topic because in America we have the Democrats and we have Republicans. Donald Trump's a Republican. Um, Personally, for me, I didn't vote this last election cycle in 2016 when it was President Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. I personally hoped at the time that Donald Trump would win just because the fact that he wasn't a politician, he was an entrepreneur, and he was going to say that he was going to drain the swamp, get rid of the ugly, nasty side of Washington and kind of rebuild the country and fix it. So I was like, on that message, I was like, yo, this dude's dope. Let's get it going. I'm also very biased and just super open and not too far-sighted one way or the other. So, like, a lot of people hate Donald Trump because he's Donald Trump. Other people hate him for what he's done and stuff. Me, personally, I know being the president's got to be, like, the worst job in the world. So I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't like how he tweets all the time. To me, I think that there's a lot of things that need to be held in private. But with that being said, I feel like he has done some good things for our country as well. In this next election cycle, who I was really rooting for and hoping would win was Andrew Yang. I don't know if you've heard of him or not, but he was an entrepreneur as well, running on the basis of UBI, Universal Basic Income, that wanted to give every American $1,000 a month. I really, really, really liked Andrew. However, he ended up not getting a lot of support, and in New Hampshire, he ended up dropping out at that point in time because he didn't see a winning future. So he ended up backing Joe Biden at the time, and that was closer more to the end to where now Joe Biden is the Democratic nominee to run against President Donald Trump, but I don't see Biden really winning. So I think Donald Trump will win again. But I don't know. I don't like his rhetoric a lot, and some of the things he says publicly are probably the most, like, I would say, accurate things to say. But again, like I said, I'm really not too political. I don't pick sides. He's done good things and he has done bad things, but I know that a lot of people really don't like him, and it is what it is. But I didn't vote, so I can't really have a say in the whole situation. But it is what it is, unfortunately. It is crazy, though. I mean, like, because I think America's population is in the 300 million range. I heard him saying Corona was leaked from a lab, laughing out loud, in Wuhan. Yeah, that is true. He has, like, said that and made those claims, like, live in a live broadcast to the whole United States. And again, like, for a while, he kept saying it was the Chinese virus, which I know got a lot of backlash online. And yeah, I mean, you shouldn't say the Chinese virus. I can understand where he's coming from because it originated in China, or at least that's where it first came up at. But, like, I don't know. I think there's things you need to say and not should say, and, like, I just feel like Donald Trump just completely gives no F's. And even though people say, hey man, like, you should say this, he's gonna say, no, I'm not, I'm gonna say this. Like, I think when he came into becoming president, he really wanted to, like, bring in a new level of transparency to the world. But at the same time, like, I don't know, I think he's kind of bit himself in the tongue a little bit, because it seems like some things aren't really should be spoken or said. But I've definitely heard him say the same things before too. For a while, what I was doing was when the whole virus thing was going down, I was tuning in to the news a lot, because you would have at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, generally 5:30, a 30-minute broadcast talking about, like, updates and, like, what's happening. And I was watching those a lot, but it's like, it's a whole chaotic situation, I guess. Okay, so you said the Chinese virus is equivalent to the name of a Spanish flu, so I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely right, and that's one of the arguments a lot of people are saying as well. It's just where it came from, or I guess where it first started at. So he could have said a lot of things that made it worse and everything. But again, it's just politics is such a nasty bad thing, and I hate that it's that way. But like the people who are Democrats who are like so against the Republican side will like point out anything to make him look bad, and Republicans will do the same thing to Democrats to point out all the negatives to make them look bad. But you can't just be satisfied with one thing, and I mean that's again just a part of life, I guess, is that some people are just really hard and point things out. But me personally, like when he was saying that, like I didn't take it too bad to heart, but again, I did feel, for the Asian community, because that's got to be hurtful. And especially like in the United States, like a lot of Asian Americans like are the smartest people. Like they're doctors, they're mathematicians, they're like economic teacher. Like they've done so many good things, and for them to like be accused of that kind of stuff is really hurtful and sad. And I can't feel bad, or I can't help but feel bad for them. But you do make a valid point. Sorry, I was checking my phone. I got a couple notifications. Oh my gosh, Ravi. I mean that goes back to our earlier conversation, is like American food. I'm so happy that we're so cultured, because like everyone else's food, like I love Chinese food, I love Italian food, I love Mexican food. I love so many different types of food, and I bet like even Indian food like curry. I bet I would love that too. I haven't really had it before, but like I feel like I would love it. When my first job, actually, my first job, I got it when I was 16, and I actually worked as a waiter at a Chinese restaurant. And the family who owned it was so nice and friendly to me. They told me that I could eat literally whenever. They usually gave me a plate to take home for dinner and supper. But Chinese food is so, so, so good. Oh my gosh. The only thing that I dislike about it is like I will eat so much in a period of time and it'll be so filling, but then like 3 hours later I'll be hungry again. I mean, I'm naturally like that anyways with food, but Chinese food is literally so bomb. You give me some pork fried rice, man, a couple egg rolls. Oh my gosh. I'll go to town. I really, really love beef and broccoli, and then I also love bourbon chicken. Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. But that could be also very Americanized. That's like Panda Express. I'm not sure if you have that in Manchester as well, but there's like 12 different types of chicken you can get, and then at the end you either get rice or noodles. Or I think you decide if you want the noodles or rice first, and if you want to make like a bowl or like do like a side, and then you get to pick how many entrees, which is considered the chicken, and then you get a fortune cookie and then your drink. So tired. I ran my 5K and I haven't showered yet. After the stream, I'm going to be doing that. I'm almost out of my spaghetti. My Aldi's spaghetti that Ravi works at as a store assistant. That is so funny. I cannot believe that. This world's amazing. I love meeting new people. I just can't believe the stuff that you've been teaching me tonight. We got the Canadian goose, $1,000 coats that they kill animals to make, and then you got all these nice, affordable, name brand like jackets and shirts, and I got the hiccups. These are so crazy. They're nice too. I wonder what the footwear is like. Sneakers and athletic. Yeah, I mean these are shoes are about the same. Ooh, those Air Maxes are nice. Yeah, I really like those Air Maxes. Okay, perfect. You haven't said anything yet. I'm pretty much. Oh my gosh, the Nike Shocks. They're back. They're back, baby. The Nike Shocks. I've been really into New Balance lately. I think they're really like becoming more hip and stylish, which I really like. I remember when they just had their OG white in shoe, and I was just like, man, the Grandpa 12s, baby. Give me those Grandpa 12s. But New Balance is really starting to appeal more to the younger demo, which I think is awesome. Making an effort to come back. I wonder what store locator. Let's see where the closest one is. Allow. So there is a Modell's in New York, New York, New York, New Jersey, Brooklyn, Brooklyn, New York, New York, New York, Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn, New Jersey, New Jersey, New York, Brooklyn, West New York. There's nowhere near me. That's so funny. Yep. So needless to say, Ravi, that there is no Models near me. They're all in New York. All right, Ravi, we'll check this beer off. We got half in the tank. We'll see if it pops up when it does. It's getting ready to come up. Probably can't pick it up. Well, you can kind of see it. We'll finish it off. My God, that burnt. Way too cold. Way too cold. Oh, about to turn the air off in this apartment. Man, my nose is getting red on the stream. I'm getting a little chilly. I will tell you what, though, Abby. I don't know. I'm assuming it's in the UK, but I am a big EDM house music fan. That's all I listen to. Uh, really into EDM. It's my whole playlist when I run. That's what I listen to. When I go to the bars, that's like my favorite type of music to listen to. I'm really into Don Diablo, Calvin Harris, Martin Garrix, David Guetta. Those my kind of people. Really like the Chainsmokers too. There's like a couple, I guess, American DJs, but like most of them. Oh my gosh, man, Avicii! Don't even get me started on Avicii. That still breaks my heart that what happened to him, his whole mental illness situation and suicide. So you might like freak out. Probably not though. I wish I recorded it, but I didn't get really any footage. I plan on going back in the near future. But in 2019, I went to the Ultra Music Festival in Miami, and a couple friends and we ended up riding or carpooling together from Indianapolis and drove all the way down 18 hours to Miami to see the festival. And it was really cool because within the festival there is this big concrete structure, and a professional, I don't even know if you'd call it a professional, but somebody was spray painting a mural of Avicii of him DJing, and it was so good. I should have. That's a problem, is I didn't take pictures and stuff. But yeah, it was so cool. I have on my phone all kinds of songs from him, like his "Lonely Together." There's a couple of other ones I think he dropped not too long, and then his newest songs. I mean, there continues to still be songs that get dropped. Like "Forever Yours" was pretty big as well, um, and I think, do I have that in my playlist? It's called "Forever Yours," I believe. I really like "Marshmallow" too. Forever Yours. Kygo was another big one too that I really like. But you said in the UK, grime and drill are genres of music that are big in here. See, I feel like I've heard of grime. I don't think I grime and drill. I don't know if they're like together or yeah, wake me up when it's all over. And then level is that beat. Oh my god, that's such a good song to run to. I'll just murder the song with my voice. I'll have to look up though, grime, and listen to some of his stuff. Is it more dubstep related, or is it because there's like so many different East London's bleep and bass youth revolution of the early 2000s. See, this is Grime Essentials, Apple Music, Dance. But I mean, it still sounds like the same genre. I'm assuming that's what they probably play at the clubs and stuff. I love you. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I'll definitely listen to this Essential playlist. That's so cool. East London's bleep and bass youth revolution of the early 2000s started as a reaction to the sophistication of UK garage. Trailblazing MCs such as Wiley made waves by urgently spitting aggro chants over jagged beats and monolithic bass lines. They bigged themselves up, hackles raised like barking dogs, picking fights across boundary lines and setting turf wars using a uniquely British tone in the hands of master storytellers like Dizzy Rascal. Meanwhile, grime offered an energetic, violent, and witty response to the toughness of street life. The scene's relative dip in popularity in the early 2010s only seems to have hardened the resolve of newer MCs such as Skepta to keep things real and make music that responds with young people struggling with the impact, oh god, that's a mouthful, of austerity politics. Grime has since cemented itself as sound of Young Britain, with Stormy's historic headlining slot at Glastonbury 2019, its triumphant victory rally. Have you listened to Stormy's? I have not, and that's what they just said in this thing. Stormy's historic headlining.
Yeah.
Know me from. I already like that voice.
On production.
I'm so excited to listen to this. I love learning about new music and stuff. But yeah, Stormy's is in this more at the top. There's one song, Know Me From, and then I'm sure there's other ones in here as well. There's a whole bunch of artists, though, that I've never heard of. I don't know if you're a fan of American music, like if you know any rappers, because we're pretty big, like Travis Scott, Kanye West, Jay-Z. I mean, there's a lot of like big name rappers out there, but I don't know if that's the kind of stuff you're really into. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming, yeah, Gangnam Style. Yeah, that song was like on top of the earth. I can't even remember when that song was like released, but yeah, that was huge for a while, and then like all of a sudden it just like disintegrated. But that guy made so much money. He's probably still doing that same song, just going Oppa Gangnam Style, bump 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 bump, Oppa Gangnam Style. Yeah. Hey, sexy lady. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I remember when I was working at my one job that I talked about earlier, they loved that song. They ended up putting it up on their shuffle at the restaurant. It was so funny. So many stores do that. They have like their own playlist of songs. And they just continue to keep playing them on repeat. One of my really good friends, he worked at Menards. It's like a lumber store. He looked like Kim Jong-un's little... He did, though. He really did. That makes such a great point. Yeah, he did. I think, though, he was, because I think he was from South Korea. And not that I'm saying, like, all Korean people look the exact same, but he kind of did look a little bit like him. I only have a couple more bites left of this stuff. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, though, Ravi, but I'm probably going to end the stream here. It's 8 o'clock my time. You should probably get some rest yourself. If you're up for it, though, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because every single Wednesday I live stream from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30, or to just pretty much 8 my time. But my mom, I need to call her and talk about some stuff, and it's getting kind of late, so I don't want to keep her up. But you missed it a little late, but yeah, I am going to be working on a video tomorrow, uploading it Friday morning. I'm also do Welcome to My Weekends, and I upload every Monday, and then I do this live stream Wednesday evenings, and then hopefully soon I'll be doing some Call of Duty, and maybe you and I can jump in a game while I'm live streaming. But thank you so much for stopping by. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to talk to you, and hopefully you've learned some stuff about the U.S. Thanks for the music suggestions. I'll definitely be listening to those, especially probably when I run tomorrow. I'm super excited. And yeah, but no, thank you. Feel free to literally contact me anytime. I don't know if you can message me through YouTube, but you can DM me on any of my social media links, make comments, whatever. But it's been a pleasure getting to talk to you and stuff like that. So Yeah, and you the same, Ravi. Take care of yourself, man, and make sure to stay safe during this rough time. Hopefully, we can get through this together. You know what I mean? And I know UK is getting hit pretty hard, so hopefully, you guys get out of there fine and do everything. But stay safe, hunker down, and yeah, I'll be seeing you around, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, and peace out.